What's going on, Saints fans? Welcome into another live edition of Saints Now by Chat Sports. As always, I am your host, Trizzy Trace Girouard. Thank you so much for tuning in, no matter where you are or how you're watching. We always greatly appreciate the Who Dat Nation for stopping by and making us a part of their day. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit that thumbs up icon, subscribe to the channel, and hey, it's Cowboys Hate Week. If you're ready to take down the Dallas Cowgirls and Tom Downey, who's about to throw a toaster in his bathtub, fun fact, let's get the Who Dats going in the chat. I want this YouTube chat looking like Caesars Superdome because I want it screaming, Who Dat, Who Dat, Who Dat saying gonna beat them Saints. I see Shin, I see Jerry, I see Randy Lemoyne, the legend. Good to see you, brother. I'm glad I got to talk to you over email a little bit ago. Quinn Courtney is blessing us with her presence today. King Ken Fox is also rocking and rolling. I got Nico Canada, my main man, shouting who dat. Elijah Tedra, who is a real one. Rise the boy is giving me a who dat as well. And I would be remiss if I didn't shout out maybe the biggest legend on Saints YouTube, Jerry G. What's going on, my man? Hope you're having a good day. Gabe, what's happening to you? CeSo Sporty, Adrian, Don C, Jerry G giving me a beat the Cowgirls. Jason Hample with the $20 super chat. We'll pop that up here in just one moment. Mikey Taylor, one of the legends from this channel, one of our earliest subscribers, giving me a who dat as well. Giroaurd, how you doing, man? Dylan, good to see you, brother. Althea, Peter, Bryce, Daryl, what is going on? Hope y'all are having a wonderful day. If you guys are in the New Orleans area or around the New Orleans area and, you know, this hurricane is impacting you, I hope you guys stay safe. Sending thoughts and prayers out to y'all. I know that this is a scary time for some people, so just want to be conscious of that. Wanted to just send my positive thoughts, send some prayers over y'all's way, and I hope you guys stay safe and y'all do okay. Hopefully not a lot of, this isn't all too bad. But let's get to Jason Hample's $20 super chat. He says, F the Cowgirls. Who dat, who dat, who dat team gonna beat them Saints? Not the Cowgirls, I can tell you that. Sure as hell wasn't gonna be the Panthers, I can tell you that. But we already saw that, and I'm excited for this game. It's going to be a lot of fun. Big Ant says, checking in, who dat? Jerry G says, just got word it's Category 2. All right, hope everyone stays safe out there, man. It's scary stuff, very, very scary stuff. Dylan, $5 super chat. What's going on, brother? Says he followed me on TikTok. Well, Tex, that's perfect. Could you pop up my TikTok L3? I actually have the link to my TikTok account. I've been making a lot of content over there as well. If you guys have a TikTok, give me a follow. I've been posting a ton. I reply in the comments. I think that the content's really, really good. You get some extra content that you don't get on our Shorts channel. So if you want some more exclusive Saints coverage, I encourage you to give me a follow. I just put the link in the live chat, and you can see it right below me. But Dylan, thank you for the follow. I appreciate your support, brother. Queen Courtney, let's get the crowns in the chat. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. Get the crown emojis in the chat for the Queen because she is here. She has blessed us with her presence. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. But we appreciate you, Queen Courtney. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of that. Really quickly, before we get to the sponsor, I want to just ask you this question. Are you going to the Saints versus Cowboys game? Just give me a yes or no in the comment section. It's also the live poll in the comment section as well, so feel free to vote in the live poll. If you are going, I have some cool news. I'll share it with you here in just 1 second. Going to have a fun live event for you guys to come and hang out. Get to meet me in person, get to hang out, meet some other people around Dallas who also love the New Orleans Saints. And one of my friends on Saints Twitter, Buddha Cheese, he is also living in the Dallas area right now, so we put together a fun little event. I'll tell you about that in just 1 second. But this show would not be made possible if it weren't for our awesome friends over at Game Time, my favorite ticketing app in the whole wide world. And if you love going to live events just like me, you have to check out the Game Time app. They take the guesswork out of buying tickets to college football, NFL, concerts, and other live events. When you download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code CHATSPORTS, you'll get $20 off your first purchase. You can use those savings to get yourself some gear, maybe some concessions at a game for the LSU Tigers, maybe at Tulane, or even a Saints game this season. And Game Time has a brand new feature that's really, really cool called Game Time Picks. And it makes getting tickets to see your favorite team play live even easier. Game Time Picks filters out the fluff to show you only incredible deals on great seats, so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. Download the Game Time app today, create an account, and use code CHATSPORTS for $20 off your first purchase. Terms do apply with that, but once again, create an account and redeem code CHATSPORTS. That's code CHATSPORTS for $20 off today. Download Game Time. What time is it? Game time. Producer Tex put that link in the live chat, so I appreciate him for doing that. Get signed up with Game Time. It's a really awesome ticketing app. There's a reason they're sponsoring so many awesome podcasts just like ours, so, go check them out. But also, keep getting your votes in. Are you going to the game? I'm seeing a lot of no's, unfortunately. I do see a yes. Kevin is saying yes. It is not a primetime game. It's a noon game. So, fun fact. If you guys are going to this game, just keep typing those yeses. If you're not, type those no's. And I have a fun event, and we have a cool graphic that I want to show you guys what that event is. But just keep letting me know, because I'm hosting an event here in Dallas, Texas on Friday night. We're doing a Who Dat Nation takeover at Doty's on Lower Greenville here in downtown Dallas, Texas. So if you guys want to come hang out with me, come hang out with my guy Buddha Cheese. We actually got the rooftop at an LSU and Saints-themed bar here in Dallas, Texas. So if you guys are going to be in the area, whether you're traveling, whether you live in the area, if you just love the Saints and you just want to come and hang out with some more fans and come meet some, hit me up. We're going to be at Doty's on Lower Greenville, 7 o'clock on Friday night. I'm going to put the link to my Twitter account in the live chat right now. That way you guys can give me a follow. Just shoot me a DM. Let me know if you're coming. I'm really, really excited. It should be a lot of fun. We're going to have drinks. We're going to have food. We're going to have a bunch of cool stuff going on. Get to hang out with us. It's going to be a beautiful day on Friday, so I'm looking forward to it. If you guys are going to be in the area, I really, really hope you can join us and come and hang out. It's an 100% free event, by the way. No tickets required. No purchases necessary. Just come, hang out, chill on the rooftop, get a beautiful view of downtown Dallas, and then you also get to, chirp some Cowboys fans because they're going to be all over the place. You get to meet a bunch of Saints fans. We're going to have a lot of fun. So I hope to see you guys there. And if you guys do come, maybe we can shotgun a beer together or something. All righty, shout them out for me, Saints fans. Who do you think will get the first touchdown of the game? Could it be another Rashid Shaheed deep shot? I would love to see that. My hot take, Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill's going to break away for like a 28-yard run and get a touchdown. That's what I think is going to happen here. Or we're going to see a beautiful throw like we almost saw in week 1 to Taysom Hill from Derek Carr, where almost had it, high point of the ball, couldn't come down with it. I think that it's going to be Taysom Hill. That's my hot take. Let's see what you guys got to say. Randy Lemoyne and Dylan Erickson, are saying to Alvin Kamara, sorry, sir, sorry. Also saying Taysom Hill. King Prod says Brandon Cooks, but that's not a Saints touchdown. That's a Cowboy. Used to be a Saints touchdown. It's a Cowboys touchdown. So Kamara from Braylon. Kamara from Yannick. Olave from Queen Courtney. Alvin Kamara from Elijah. Tedra says Kamara. Kevin says Jamal Williams. It's not a bad take right there. Big Ant says Taysom Hill. Braylon, Alvin Kamara. Jagger is saying CeeDee Lamb, 89-yard reception. Well, gonna have to get through Paulson Adebo, Tyrann Mathieu, Marshon Lattimore, Kool-Aid McKinstry, Rico Payton, Alante Taylor, Demario Davis. You're going to have to get through all of those guys first. A.T. Perry from Rise the Boy. I like that option as well. Girouard also saying A.T. Perry. Juwan Johnson from Keith. That's awesome. That's awesome. All righty, Saints fans. Got about 100 people hanging out right now. When we get to 40 likes, we're going to get this party started. We are currently at 25. Just want to get a little bit more audience participation. Y'all been awesome in the comment section. But if you guys haven't already, make sure you like the video. It helps YouTube push our content to more Saints fans. It helps you find our coverage at a later date. It lets YouTube know, hey, what we're doing, people enjoy. So if it really helps out if you guys like the video. And I'll tell you what, when we get to 40 likes, we'll get this party started. We're still about 10 away. I need more. I'm going to need more. And I'm also going to need to give some love to my man Mikey Taylor for sending in a $5 super chat. Saints win this game 24-21. Blake Groupie 43-yard field goal for the win. Also, Taysom Hill touchdown pass to Derek Carr. All righty. I'm going to remember this right here, because if for whatever reason we have a voice crack, I'm not in 6th grade. That was embarrassing. If we have a Saints versus Cowboys win with a Blake Groupie 43-yard field goal, Mikey, you and I might be going to Vegas, my friend. You and I might be going to Vegas. I'm just saying. I am just saying. A couple people in the comment section saying they followed me on TikTok. Let's see. Who all gave me some love? Whoop. Carson, Marquise, Dylan, TFW, That's Who, Extend Knox, and Moni. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Myas, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You guys are also legends. All righty, let's go. We need to get 5 more likes. 5 more likes, and we can get this party on, and get this thing going. We're going to start off with going through the New Orleans Saints injury report. Got some good news, got some bad news. All in all, there's some surprises on this depth chart, or not on this depth chart, on this injury report. So I want you guys to get informed. I want you guys to get ready. The first official the first official injury report has dropped just a little bit ago. We're going to go through it. I'm going to give my thoughts, kind of just share my takeaways and everything from that. U.S. champ! U.S. champ! We're at another $5 super chat. Let's get this W on Sunday. Hey, let's get one of these. I know Jameis isn't on the team anymore, but I'm still going to devour some of these today. All righty, I'll make a deal with you guys. We're at $45. If we can get to 100 by the end of this first segment, I'll shotgun a beer. Shotgun a beer on a Wednesday. Why not? I'll shotgun a Happy Dad to celebrate. We just need to get 50 more bucks because Dylan Erickson, a $5 super chat. I appreciate the support, my man. U.S. champ, you are an absolute legend. Let's go get a dub, baby. I'm rooting with you. Dylan Erickson says, lifetime Raiders fan, but thankful I could watch Derek Carr shred for the Saints. Helped my rough weekend of Raiders football. Dylan, I really encourage you to stick around here for a little bit. My second segment is literally titled, How Derek Carr Can Shred the Cowboys Defense. I cannot make this up. If you need the proof, I will literally show you the thumbnail right now. But we are going to actually talk about Derek Carr shredding the Cowboys defense, which is hilarious. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Going crazy on a Wednesday. Randy, the legend, Lamorne with a $100 super chat. Everyone give me a hoot at Randy in the comment section, baby. Randy's ready for game day. I'm ready for game day. I'm so pumped. Tex, can you do me a favor and just go grab me a Happy Dad and then one of those do you have like a pocket knife or a key or anything on you? Okay, could you bring your pocket knife and then Happy Dad? Awesome. All right, I'm going to shotgun this, get a buzz before we get talking about the injury news because that's crazy. Randy. Warm. That would be awesome. Thank you, buddy. Randy. Everyone show some love to Randy. U.S. champ Mikey Taylor, Kyle, sorry sir, Braylon, Black Major, U.S. champ Dylan, Elijah, Rise, Braylon, all showing love to my man, Randy Lemoyne. My friend, my legend, my king. I love this guy. He is such a great dude. He is such a nice man. Randy, I'm also looking forward to it cooling down a little bit because I'm gonna rock that jacket you sent me on one of these game days. And I'm so excited for it to start cooling down so I can rock that thing. Shout out to Randy, man. Getting this thing off the rails. I'll tell you what, too, man. Here this season, I've been trying to step up my game here at Chat Sports, and Randy is making this happen, and he's helping me do that. Legend. All righty. No, you're all good. So I'm going to shotgun a beer for my man Randy. Got a pineapple Happy Dad. Oh, yeah, I have. You just pierce, and then you push down, and it creates the hole for you. Giggity. Yeah, you're good. My dad raised me right. You're not gonna give a man his knife, 1, open and 2, dirty. Can't be doing that. All right, Randy. Here's to you, brother. Boom. Excuse me. Trying to not burp in y'all's ear. My bad. I'm so sorry. Randy, getting this thing rocking and rolling. Shout out to you, brother. You are an absolute legend. What's up, Steve? How you doing, brother? How you doing? Lorenzo, good to see you, man. All right, we're at 56 likes. That means this party can officially get started. Thank you to Randy Lemoyne. Thank you to Dylan Erickson, Queen Courtney, Dylan, Jason Hampel, and U.S. Champ as well for your super chats. Text whenever he gives me the green light. We're going to be talking about the Saints injury report. It's kind of surprising. There's some new, there's some good news, some bad news. I was kind of shocked to hear some of this, to be honest. But yeah, we're going to go through it. Let's go. I'm excited. Injury updates, injury report, and then we're going to talk about Derek Carr, hype him up a little bit. I'm so sorry. God, this is bad. Lisa Perkins! We'll pop up that super chat after the segment. We'll get to it afterwards. Lisa, thank you so much for your donation. We'll show your super chat on screen here in just a few minutes. I appreciate your super chat. What's happening? Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. Saints fans, y'all ready to have some fun? Let's get to it. So the Week 2 injury report just dropped, and I actually found it to be a little bit surprising, considering some of the injuries that are on the list. And in today's video, we're going to go all the way through it. I'm going to react, and I'm going to break down every single name on the injury report, and then we're also going to take a look at it for the Dallas Cowboys side of it because, hey, that's the Week 2 opponent. We just got to get ready for the game. Now, if you want the New Orleans Saints to be healthy and you want them to go into Week 1, or Week 2, I should say, feeling healthy, I need you to like the video. Let's get to 300 likes so that way our boys in the black and gold can feel good, can see that we're rooting them on. We're trying to send them some good vibes, and we're trying to send them some positive health. So hit that thumbs up icon and like the video. Really quick update around the Saints roster. Shamar Jean-Charles, a cornerback that the Saints had during training camp and throughout this offseason. He is back to the practice squad because Khalen Hudson, he was headed to Cleveland after the Browns signed him off of the Saints practice squad just the other day. So Shamar Jean-Charles is back, adding some cornerback depth to the roster. Khalen Hudson, he was an elevation, just one of the standard elevations on game day. So stinks to see him go, but awesome to see a familiar face in Shamar Jean-Charles, who also was really, really good during the preseason. So there you have it. Now let's go through the injury report. These 5 players did not participate. Marshon Lattimore still dealing with that hamstring injury, but he's also dealing with a hip injury as well. Saunders still dealing with the calf. DeMarco Jackson also with a calf injury. Lucas Patrick, you hate to see that, but there is some good news. We got some good news I'm going to tell you about in just a second. And this one was surprising. Tyrann Mathieu has a heel injury. Did not participate at practice. I'm going to talk about it in just a second. But let's hone in on Marshon Lattimore. Will he play in Week 2? Right now, I'm not totally sure. I hope. I would love that to be the case. Marshon Lattimore even said, I'm good. I'm fine. Everything's all right. So after practice the other day, or not after practice, in reports the other day and after the game. So sure, there's reason for us to believe he could be good to go. And I think it would be really important to have him around, considering the fact that you have a very, very talented wide receiver in CeeDee Lamb. I almost didn't give him enough flowers. CeeDee Lamb is a really good player. You are really going to need Marshon Lattimore to be available and be healthy. And That's a really big key to success in my opinion. Now, with this Week 2 matchup, we will be live on the channel an hour before kickoff, so come hang out with us. We had a lot of fun, over 50,000 viewers in our Week 1 watch party, so come kick it with us. We have some fun. We throw back some drinks. We talk about the Saints football game, and we also have some fun giveaways planned for you, so if you want to come and hang out, be sure to subscribe and join the watch party. Now, Kool-Aid McKinstry, will he start? If Marshon Lattimore can't go, then my answer is yes. I also will say this. I have faith in Kool-Aid McKinstry to start. He is a rookie. He is young. But I think that he is a really talented player, and I have a lot of faith in him, and I think that he is an excellent scheme fit. I'm really excited to see him match up in a game against a quality receiver, and I honestly think we will see some run and possibly a considerable amount of run from Kool-Aid McKinstry. Now, you also do have young depth in Rico Payton. He's an undrafted free agent from Pittsburgh State, was really, really good in the preseason. And even in Week 1, he logged a pass breakup, which was awesome to see. He's a really, really cool story. So if Marshon Lattimore can't go, the good thing is you have options. And then on top of that, not to mention, you got Paulson Adebo, who's one of the best cornerbacks, was one of the best cornerbacks last year. And I have a lot of faith in him as well to hold things down. He's been very productive to start the season as well. But my point being, if Marshon Lattimore can't go, you do have some options available. Now let's talk about Tyrann Mathieu, because that is a concerning injury, and or not concerning, but it was a surprising one to say the least. Reports from Nick Underhill, Bailey's been dealing with this since last year. So weird. He was at practice. He just didn't participate, but he was around, which is really cool to see from one of your most vocal and one of your strongest leaders on the roster. I'm not necessarily sure what to make of it. I think he'll play. I don't see why he wouldn't. Honey Badger is a tough son of a gun, and I think that he is a player who is not just going to sit out. He knows what this season means to the Saints fans. He knows that the team needs to find wins early in the season and to create that momentum, and I think that he will play if he is able to. So we're going to keep focused on Tyrann Mathieu. I think he's going to be good to go. But again, he was around today. He just didn't participate. Now let's just give some love to Marshon Lattimore. And also, why not to Tyrann Mathieu as well? Type 23 for Lattimore. Type 32 for the Honey Badger. And show him some love in the comment section. We want to get these guys healthy so they can go out and dominate against the Dallas Cowgirls. Now, if you want to get tickets to go see the Dallas Cowgirls lose to the New Orleans Saints, I highly encourage you to check out the Game Time app, because they take the guesswork out of buying tickets to college football, NFL games, concerts, and other live events. When you download the Game Time app, you create an account and use code CHATSPORTS. You will get $20 off your first purchase. And you can use those savings to get some gear or maybe even some concessions at an LSU game. What about a concert around New Orleans? Or hell, this upcoming Saints game here in Arlington, Texas. Now, Game Time has a new feature called Game Time Picks. That makes getting tickets to see your favorite teams play live even easier. Game Time Picks filters out the fluff to show you only incredible deals on great seats, so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code CHATSPORTS for $20 off your first purchase. Terms do apply, but once again, create an account and redeem code CHATSPORTS for $20 off. Game Time specializes in last-minute tickets for the lowest price guaranteed, so download the Game Time app. What time is it? Game time. Now, the limited participants at practice here on Wednesday, Foster Moreau, he did actually get shaken up in Week 1 against the Panthers. Went into concussion protocol. He was a limited participant, so that's good news for him. Dallin Holker, great news there. He's trending up. He was a limited participant. Did not participate last week. Was not active in Week 1. So we're trending up for Dallin Holker. We're about to get some Holker mania. Let's go, brother. All right, Jaylan Ford, the linebacker out of Texas. He's still dealing with the hamstring injury, but that's good to see that he is trending upwards as well. And Talise Fuanga, who has that back issue, he was a limited participant as well. I will say this, Talise Fuanga was excellent. I mean, he was stellar in week 1. So I really, really hope that he is 100% healthy and good to go for week 2 because they're definitely going to need it, especially with a good pass rush. That includes Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence. But I want to talk about the linebacker group here because Willie Gay was also at practice today and he was ready to roll. He was playing around. He was active. So that's really good news. He did get shaken up last week. He left the game early. DeMarco Jackson, we want to see him get back out on the field, obviously. Anthony Orji, man, let's talk about having a really good preseason and having a really good story. I'm so excited to see him play this week. But that's the linebacker group. Just wanted to give you that quick update on how things shake out if these injuries do linger, and also give you the update on Willie Gay. Now, Foster Moreau, he was a limited participant, and I think that this is a good thing for Foster Moreau that he only was limited because he is a really big contributor thus far in the season. I mean, that touchdown catch that he had, first of all, unbelievable. I mean, absolutely stellar catch. Go look at it on YouTube, look at it on TikTok, on Instagram Reels, wherever, and just look at the different angles of it. It is an unbelievably beautiful catch. I really want to see more from him this year. Juwan Johnson being healthy is also really helpful. So if Foster Moreau can't pick up the workload, then maybe that's something that you lean into Dallin Holker for, who also was a limited participant. He was dealing with an ankle injury. And I got to say, for the size that Holker has, he's really, really impressive. He's also a great athlete, was very good at contested catches, awesome at forcing missed tackles. So for Holker, I want to see him on the field. I want to see him be a contributor, especially in the red zone. And I think that he could be a really good true tight end for the Saints' future over the next course of the next few years. Now we got some really good news, guys. I mean, really, really good news here. Nick Saldiveri, he has been dealing with a calf injury for a very long time. He was the assumed starter going into training camp, but then injured his calf, and now he is going to be back and healthy and ready to roll for week 2. It's also good news considering Lucas Patrick did not participate, who was the guy who stepped in for Nick Saldiveri. So that's something to note right there. You went from Saldiveri was the starter, Patrick was the backup, to here, and then now you're back to here because of the injuries and stuff. So good news around Saldiveri. A.T. Perry should be good to go this weekend as well. He was dealing with a hand injury, popped up late on the injury report last week. So I'm excited to see him in action. I have a very good feeling about Scary Perry. I think he's going to have a little bit of a breakout season this year. I want to see him get active, and especially in the red zone. I said it for Holker, but throw him the ball. It works. Throw him the jump ball. He's going to go and get it. Rashid Shaheed, he's awesome. I'm really glad to see he's healthy. Jamal Williams, shoulder injury, full participant, something to monitor right there. And also for Rashid Shaheed, but considering the fact that they were full participants, should be okay to go for week 2. Now, I'm just going to ask you this question. Are you going to the Saints versus Cowboys game? Just give me a yes or no in the comment section. And honestly, my main question is, are you going to be in the Dallas area this weekend? Just give me a yes or no in the comments, because I am hosting a Saints takeover at Doty's on Lower Greenville here in Dallas, Texas, in downtown. So you might need to take an Uber, have a designated driver, but come hang out with me, my man Buddha Cheese. You might know that name from social media. He's a guy who lives out in Dallas as well. Big LSU and Saints fan. Really excited for us to hang out, kick it with some Saints fans. We got the rooftop booked, so that's pretty cool. It's an LSU and Saints-themed bar out here in Dallas, Texas. So come hang out, come stop by. It's on Friday, starting at 7 p.m. If you need information, just shoot me a DM at TraceGirouaurd48. Also worth noting, it's 100% free. We just want you to come and hang out, have some drinks, have some food, and let's just all kick it before that we beat down the Cowgirls. Saints fans, y'all stay golden. We'll see you at Doty's. All right, Lisa Perkins, $2 super chat. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for your donation. So generous to do that today. I really do appreciate you, Lisa. You're an absolute legend. I hope you know that. And if anyone wants to tell you otherwise, don't listen to them. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. So coming up next, talking a lot about Derek Carr. I might get a little hot takey here. I might need to cool down because it might get a little hot takey in here, you know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Tex knows what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying in the comments? It could get a little weird. It could get wet and wild. It might get weirder than Shannon Sharp's Instagram story. I'm just saying. If you know, you know. Don't look it up on Twitter. I promise you don't want to see it. All right. So To start this, go no name badge right. Go no name. Yeah, no name badge. This is perfect. This is okay. Yeah. Oh, the second one. Yes, a different big Kim. Yes. 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 Perfect. Bitch. Coolio. All right, Tex is about ready to roll. John Borelli says, "What did Unk do?" John Borelli, just look it up. I know you're of age, so just look it up. Tex over here, just throwing some trash away, and then we're gonna get this started. Huh? No, I don't need it. I don't need it. Yeah, let's just get this rolling. Ty Man saying, "What's up, brother? Hope you're doing well, Ty Man. Hope you are doing well." Isaac says this game is going to come down to whoever can scheme better. Dennis Allen shuts down the passing game, and Kubiak can push a few scoring drives, and we'll win. I think a big key is scoring early. If you score early, you put Dallas in a little bit of a panic. I think that's only good for the Saints. I will say that. I will say that. We're at $151. If we get to $200, I'll shotgun another. Actually, I'll do a freedom funnel. I'll do a freedom funnel for America if somebody sends in a $50 super chat. Just gonna say that. Just gonna say that. And it doesn't have to be entirely 50, but if we get to $200 in super chats, we're at 150 right now. I will do a freedom funnel. It's pretty sick. Trust me, you're gonna want to see what that is. Alrighty, we're gonna talk about Derek Carr and how he can absolutely shred this Cowboys defense. I'm gonna go through some interesting stats, analytics, all some cool stuff. Oh my God, Randy. Yeah, let's pop that one up. Randy. All right, man. Here's the dealio. I will do the chug. Also, I'm underselling this. Let's go, Randy. Let's go, Randy. Let's go, Randy. Oh, my God, Nico. All right. I was going to wait, but since both of y'all did it, let's rip them. Let's rip them. Tex, could you grab me another Happy Dad and the Freedom Funnel? Yeah, throw Nico's up. Randy, shout out to you, brother. Nico. All right. Looks like I'm Ubering home. Yes. Thank you. Yes, it might be in that like cardboard box over there. Yeah. Appreciate you, brother. Yes, just one. All right, Nico, Randy, thanks to you guys. We did it. And I'll tell you what. I might be able to get let me see if I can pull something fun here. I just messaged Jeremy Chugs, one of our chat sports legends here. Feels like y'all kind of want to party today. Is that right? Y'all want to party a little bit? Is that kind of what's going on here? If you guys are trying to party, just say type party in the chat. Feels like it might get a little rowdy today. I'm about it. I'm about it. I'll get weird. Get a little wet and wild. Huh? Yeah, that's why I'm doing it. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's why I'm doing it. All righty. Randy wants to party. All righty, we might be having a little bit of a party today just to celebrate the Saints beating Cowboys. So we got the Freedom Funnel. It's one of my favorite drinking tools we have here. Boom. So I decided to do the Freedom Funnel today, not to get a little, just to kind of address what day it is. It is obviously September 11th. Wanted to just take a quick second and say, never forget, we want to honor the first responders who all helped everyone around the New York area. It was an awful, scary day. My grandfather was in New York, so he tells me stories all the time about it. And I felt like the best way that I could do this is not just chug, but do a Freedom Funnel, because USA is the best country in the world. I don't care what you have to say. I don't care how much you disagree, politics, I don't care. This is the best country in the whole wide world. One of the best things about this country is how we bounce back and how we embrace each other and how we celebrate and can come together over really cool things like music and sports. So just USA, baby. I felt like this was the right way to do it. Booyah. USA, 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 USA. They were getting the USA's rolling. Jeremy Chuggs, what's happening, man?
Good.
What's going on? Jeremy, some of the guys are starting to say that they want to get a little rowdy today. Are you trying to get a little rowdy today, or what are you thinking?
I might be down to get a little rowdy today.
Jeremy just said he's down to get a little rowdy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
One of those?
Get a little,
Get
get a little crazy with it. Wait.
You were doing $50 for the...
I did a $50. I did a shotgun earlier. Hit a freedom funnel. We could do like a race for like 100 or something. Would you be down to do like a beer bong race for 100?
I'm down.
Okay. So we're gonna go through the next segment here. But if somebody sends an $100 super chat, we're gonna do a beer bong race, and it's gonna be awesome. So you also see Jeremy, who's one of the fastest drinkers I've ever met in my entire life. The things that his throat can do are truly spectacular. I'm jealous of his wife. Shout out Jeremy Chuggs. $100 super chat, and Jeremy and I will do a beer bong race. That's the deal. That's the deal. But we are going to get into the segment because we do got football to talk about. So if you do want to say, oh, damn it. Randy didn't even give me a chance. Randy. Oh, no, Randy. I'm blurry. I'm fuzzy just like my brain. Randy, the legend. Lemoyne, a $100 super chat. Let's go, Randy. Randy. All right, man. I'm going to just ask you, can we talk football real quick and then go to the drinking? Is that okay, Randy? If not, we'll do it. But I would love to get to the content so that way I can give it to you the best possible way instead of a little, slurring, speaking in a little bit in cursive, if you will. He says, please wait. He says, please wait. Okay. All righty. HVAC Dad says, from California to Louisiana, who dat saying go beat them Saints? Shout out to you, HVAC Dad. John Borelli! $20 super chat. Man, this is getting wild. Text. I did not have this on my bingo card today. We might be going live at 4:30 more often. John Borelli. Prayers to all of those lost and affected from 9/11. Happy birthday to Mama Borelli. Yes. Prayers and thoughts to all of those affected. And also, happy birthday to your mom, John. As I should say, my grandmother, considering you're my dad. Shout out to Grandma Borelli. Love you, Mima. Happy birthday to your mom, John. That's awesome. That's really, really cool. I appreciate your super chat. I appreciate your donation. And hey, John, you're going to like this next segment because it is all about Derek Carr and how he can absolutely slice, dice, and destroy the Cowboys defense. So we're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Randy showing some love to John Borelli. Shout out to you guys. All righty. One more sip of water. As I say, lather those pipes. Okay, wait. Maddie. Oh, no. Girouard Hudson! We're going to pop it up. Okay, really fast, I got to show y'all this picture. Text. I'm going to send put a link in the photos here in a second and we'll pop it up. We can do it in a sec. Yeah, Girouard, $20 super chat. $10 super chat. I can't read. He says, Saints about to put the world on notice. Dude, I'm trying to tell y'all, it might be time that we have a conversation about the boys in the black and gold. I'll tell you what, if they win this week, It is about time we have a conversation. I have only inhaled the Kool-Aid extremely a lot. That being said, to be realistic, this is a very good litmus test for the Saints. If they can pull out a win in Dallas this weekend, people are going to start talking. People are going to start talking, and there's going to be a lot to discuss about this team. All that being said, this Cowboys are a good football team. And I'm going to tell you here in just a moment how the Cowboys can, or how how Derek Carr can destroy and slice up this Cowboys defense, because he looked really good in week 1. And I think I got the recipe for success here today. Really quick, I also wanted to show y'all this picture. Really fast. Look at dude. Look at dude. That's my dog. Look at dude. Fun fact, Maddie's grandma, she made dude a bunch of Saints bandanas. So he has like 10 of them. And every game day, he's going to have a new one. I just wanted to show y'all that. If you do what you will with that information, do what you will with the picture. If you haven't liked the video, like the video, because there's a dog on screen. I mean, what's not to like about this content? There's a dog on air. Like, isn't that awesome? He's such a good boy. Maddie's saying he loves y'all so much. He's watching right now. Shout out to dude watching TV. He's watching his dad do his thing. Dude, you're on TV, man. All right, let's talk about it. Saints now, how Derek Carr can absolutely shred the Cowboys defense. Let me pull up my notes, and I'm ready to roll text whenever you are, brother. It's week 2. Saints are red hot. The Cowboys are a good team, but I think I got the recipe for success and how Derek Carr can absolutely shred the Cowboys defense. And if this statement right here makes you mad, I got you. Now, I want to get everyone to rally around our QB1. Type Carr in the comment section. You looked really, really good in week 1. We want the energy to stay positive. We want the vibes to stay high, because I believe when the Who Dat Nation's loud, when the Saints are excited, when the energy is through the roof, the team plays so much better. So everyone shout Derek Carr out in the comment section, and let's rally around QB1. And like I said, he was off to a red-hot start, a damn near perfect passer rating in week 1. Only 4 incompleted passes, 3 touchdowns. Absolutely phenomenal day from DC4. And not to mention, he was super close to having a couple of other passes that would have added 30 or 40 yards on top of that. But credit to the Panthers defense making some plays here and there in the end zone. Could have had the same amount of he could have had more touchdowns and incompletions had he had the Rashid Shaheed touchdown not get broken up. That would have been awesome. But Derek Carr is off to a red-hot start, and it's thanks to these 4 guys right here who currently lead the team in receiving. Right now, for me, I want to see Rashid Shaheed just continue to be that deep threat. Just keep feeding that kid. Foster Moreau, shout out to him. He's dealing with a concussion right now. However, he was active at practice on Wednesday. We're going to monitor that situation here on the channel, so be sure to subscribe. Alvin Kamara, interesting enough, he's 3rd in receiving production for the Saints, which is really good to see because he is a lethal pass catcher as well, and he's a lethal weapon when it comes to that aspect of the offense. And Juwan Johnson getting active. I love seeing 2 tight ends getting a lot of production early in the season. But I also will say this. You're missing one key factor and one key player, and that's number 12, and that brings me to this point. Give Chris Olave more opportunities. In week 1, it was very, very limited. And I want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear a peep. I don't want to see a comment about anything about how Chris Olave has no effort or there's concerns about whether or not he wants to be here. I don't want to hear an ounce of that, because considering the production that he put up, 2 targets, 2 receptions, 11 yards. Why do I have not reason to believe if you give him 5 passes, he'll catch 5? Why do I have reason? I have reason to believe if you give him 8 passes, he catches 7 of them. I mean, at least. So give him more opportunities. And like I just said, I don't want to hear a peep about anything around Chris Olave not having an impact on this game. Look at this clip really fast. I think this is really, really interesting to look here. This is right here. I would say, look, where is he on the screen? Chris Olave right here. setting up a massively important block that ultimately led to a touchdown. I don't want to hear people about how he doesn't have an impact. Chris Olave's bought into the program. He's bought into the team. He wants to help this squad succeed. That's the power of a successful offense. That is the power of having a play caller that gets you involved. I know Clint Kubiak's going to scheme him up. Against the Panthers, they didn't need to. Maybe they're holding the cards to their chest. Maybe they're not trying to show everything in week 1 against arguably the worst team in the league. So I'm excited to see Chris Olave get involved. I want to see him get more opportunities, and I think that's a big key factor for how Derek Carr can shred up the Cowboys defense. So get in the comment section. Type those 12s for Chris Olave if you want to see him have a really, really big game. I think that this is a game where he could go for more than 100 yards if given the opportunity. Trayvon Diggs is a really good cornerback, but the Saints have a lot of talent at pass catcher, so at some point they're going to have to make a decision. And I think Chris Olave could get the opportunity to make a lot of plays. So get in the comment section, show him some love, and type those 12s. Now, before we keep going on with how Derek Carr can slice up this Cowboys defense, I got to give a shout-out to Prize Picks, America's number one daily fantasy sports app. They have over 5 million active members for a really good reason. All you do is pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections, and you watch the winnings roll in. If you use our code CLNS when you download the Prize Picks app, you will get $50 instantly when you play $5. Now, here are the picks I'm rolling with this week. Caleb Williams, they have a promo going all month long where it's half a passing yard. You complete one pass and you hit the more. There you go. That's free money. Chris Olave, 4.5 receptions. Like I just said, that's a big key way for Derek Carr to succeed in week 2. I'm going with the more there. I'm trying to speak that one into existence. And then on top of that, you have Taysom Hill, half a rushing or receiving touchdown. He just has to find 6 points. And that right there is a special pick where it's going to have a much higher payout if it does hit. So I highly encourage you to go check out Prize Picks today. If you download the Prize Picks app and use code CLNS, you'll get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code CLNS on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks, run your game. Now, key number 2, do not let the chaos and do not let the pressure create problems. There will be chaos, there will be pressure, there will be issues because the Cowboys are a good football team. They have a great offense. They have a lot of playmakers. Their defense has dogs at every level. And this directly starts in the trenches. I need Talise Fuanga and I need Trevor Penning to have really good games again. They were really solid against Carolina. Penning did a lot of really good things. Dennis Allen even showing him some love in the press conference after practice on Wednesday. But I want to see Talise Fuanga, Eric McCoy, Cesar Ruiz, and maybe Nick Saldiveri, who was active at practice, was a full participant on Wednesday. He could be the starter this week because Lucas Patrick is dealing with an injury. I need to see these 5 guys succeed. And we already saw Derek Carr play well under pressure. Now, look at the advanced metrics here for Derek Carr. He had a total of 25 dropbacks in week 1. So the top 2 stats right here, those are when it was kept clean and when he was under pressure. The bottom two lines, that's whenever he was blitzed versus not blitzed. So 25 total dropbacks. Derek Carr was really good under pressure. He had a phenomenal depth of target of 21.5 yards when he was under pressure. And then when he was blitzed, the depth of target increased as well. So if Derek Carr can complete those passes when under pressure and he can stay calm, he can stay cool, and he can get the ball to his receivers, then the Saints offense can find some success. I think if Carr can play like he did in week 1, there is no reason to believe why he can't absolutely destroy this Cowboys defense. Again, I'll say this. Do not let the pressure create problems because the pass rush is going to create a problem. You might have a turnover. Do not let that create a problem. the offense get scoring early so that way there isn't an issue of trying to come back and dig yourself out of a hole. If you can score early, then you can create pressure for Dallas rather than pressure on yourselves. The Saints are underdogs in this situation, so go into Dallas and don't let the pressure turn into issues. You got to navigate through it. You got to work through it. And on top of that, you have to make sure that they are able, or that you have to make sure that you get the ball to your playmakers, you don't hold on to it too long, and you deliver passes when you have the opportunity. Carr was really good in week 1, so just keep playing well, keep that energy up right there. Now, key number 3 for me, you got to lean on your 3-headed monster of a rushing attack. I was trying to tell you guys this all offseason long. Don't sleep. Don't you ignore this Saints pass rush. Or not this pass rush, this rushing attack. Do not sleep on the rushing attack because they have a little sneaky, great squad. Alvin Kamara, Jamal Williams, Taysom Hill. 2 of the 3 found the end zone in week 1. Taysom Hill, I have a hot take. I think he's going to be the first one to find the end zone in week 2. Get Taysom Hill involved. Let him rush the ball. Let him catch the ball. Jamal Williams, him scoring in week 1, I think was massive. I think it was so big for his confidence. Alvin Kamara, he's showing that he still has a lot of step. He's still got a lot of pop. He's still got a lot of burst. And I need to see him get involved in not just the rushing aspect, but the receiving aspect as well. Now, let's talk more about Taysom Hill because he needs to get more opportunities. He needs to get more work. He only had not one catch. He only had a few opportunities to make plays in the air. He only carried the ball a handful of times in week 1. 5 carries was not enough in my opinion. You didn't need to give him the ball a ton of times, but when you have a good opponent in the Dallas Cowboys, you might need to lean on Taysom Hill a little bit more. The Saints are 18-3 when he carries the ball 7 or more times. That statistic doesn't happen on accident. Give Taysom Hill the football. Give him more work. Get Alvin Kamara the ball in open space. Give Jamal Williams the opportunity to make plays as a bowling ball because he's damn good at it, and he's still showing that he's not going to go down and listen to all this hate and all this gripe. He still has it, in my opinion, at least a little bit. Now, really quick reminder, I just wanted you, if you haven't already, I just want you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We are currently a few hundred subscribers away from getting to our next milestone of 31,000 subscribers. So if you want to help us reach that Jordan Howden number, hit that sub button. We just need like 200-300 more of you guys to lock us in. We go live every single game day. We give you videos every day of the week. I'm a diehard Saints fan. I've been bleeding black and gold since the day I was born. And it is an absolute pleasure and an honor to cover this football team for my job. So if you guys want to have really fun, energetic, and entertaining coverage, and be a part of a really exciting and fun community that's very interactive as well, I encourage you to subscribe and join our family. Let's get to 31,000 subscribers. Now, my 4th and final key to having Derek Carr chop it up and slice, dice, carve up the Cowboys defense, absolutely shred them up like they're cheese at a pizza factory. Keep Carr confident. The 3 C's right there. I went to Arkansas. Don't yell at me. KCC. Keep Carr confident. That means you got to bring it on the defensive side of the ball. That's why I put this picture of Dennis Allen right here. Because if the defense can force turnovers like they did in week 1, if the defense can keep the Cowboys out of the end zone, if they have to give up 3 points, fine. But if they can keep the Cowboys out of the end zone, they can force turnovers, they can create pressure, they can get sacks, they can do all of these things and succeed on their side of the ball, there is a lot less pressure on Derek Carr to succeed on the offensive side. And when Derek Carr has this kind of energy rolling, I mean, dude, he is flexing on these guys. He is pumped up. He's talking smack. He's getting in the faces, getting in the ears of all these opposing players on the Panthers squad. I mean, look at this. Look at this one right here. He's saying, look at that scoreboard. This is not a version of Derek Carr we've ever seen before. For the record, I have never seen this. Even at his time with the Raiders, I never saw a Derek Carr like this. This is a man that don't give a shit about who he's playing against. If he's going to be beating your ass, he's going to come up there and tell you. He's going to be active. He's going to get in your ear. I love the swagger. I love the confidence. And this kind of energy and that kind of score right there, that's what wins back Saints fans. And I think that he is starting to do just that. And again, I said the defense needs to bring it. Yeah, it's safe to say they brought it in week 1. I mean, they are in the top of the league in almost every advanced metric here. Outside of red zone scoring percentage, which for the record almost was a 0% because Bryce Young fumbled the ball. Had he been a couple inches back, that ball is a fumble and it's not a touchdown. My point being, this Saints unit on the defensive side of the ball, they're one of the best at turning it over so far. They're one of the best at getting sacks. They're one of the best at preventing points. They're one of the best at preventing yards. They're one of the best on third downs. They are the best at third down. They are the best against the run. So let's bring it. Keep doing that. You built confidence, you built swagger, and you built mojo on the defensive side of the ball, and that's the energy I want to see. And if the defensive side of the ball is playing well, they start getting up. They're dancing around, having a good time on the sideline. They're up in the face of the playmakers on the Cowboys talking that shit. The vibes are so high on one side of the ball, it's infectious. The offensive side, if you got good production on defense, you're going to get better production on the offense, in my opinion. Because this game is one of those that's going to come down to runs. It's going to come down to the run of energy and the run of who's succeeding. If you can keep those runs rounding or going on longer, then it's going to lead to more points. It's going to lead to more mistakes for Dallas. It's going to lead to more success for the New Orleans. And that is why the defense needs to bring it, because then there's no pressure on Derek, or not no pressure, but there's a lot less pressure on Derek Carr, and there's a lot less pressure on the offense as a whole to climb themselves out of a hole rather than just pounding it on them, putting the nail in the coffin, and stomping on their throats for the win. Bring it, defense. That's what I need from you guys. Now, I want to ask you this question. Who is going to have the first touchdown versus the Dallas Cowboys? I think, in Saints players, for the record, who's going to have the first Saints touchdown? I think it's going to be Taysom Hill. I think it's going to be him. I really, really do. I would love to see him find 6 points this time in this game. He did not find the end zone in week 1, but it's just a matter of time. I think he's going to be a big X factor for the Saints this week. And Who Dat Nation, y'all stay golden. We will see you next time. Super Chat, $5 from HVAC. Dak is getting exposed on Sunday. Damn right. Tex is over here saying, I don't know, Chief. Tex is over here trying to talk some mess, Saints fans.
We'll see.
You guys want to hang out and talk some mess with me and Tex? Dak is getting exposed. What do you have to say, Texer? We went through a chug?
Maybe in a postseason
Can
matchup,
you-
but definitely not.
What do you want to drink
in the
out
regular.
of? We're gonna race. Yeah. Could you bring a Happy Dad for me,
Race
and
time.
then you bring one and then whatever you want to chug out of. Thank you. Yes, this is for the 100. I just have a feeling that we're gonna get another one. Tex grabbed me 2 Happy Dads earlier, so. Oh, Austin! You're good. His super sticker of a lemon character doing a victory dance with maracas in hands. Is he a first timer? He is a first time super chatter. Let's go. Austin. Yeah, TD, I 100% agree. Derek Carr was not solely to blame. He is partially to blame. He's not solely to blame. But Pete Carmichael having the literally statistically worst play calling in the league is a big, big factor for the lack of success offensively. Wait, what happened? Oh, okay. So Jeremy Chugs is coming in here. We're about to do a little chug race. Giroaurd says, Taysom Hill or Alvin Kamara, we're going to run all over him. There you go. We're at $406. Every 500 I put down a happy dad. It's Wednesday. We're trying to get a little weird. You guys said you wanted to party earlier, so let's party. We got one more segment. It's a mailbag, so we get to have some fun with you guys as well. What's that song called? I feel like it plays at every.
It's the
Pump up the jam, pump it up. Oh yeah, that is that song. I feel like that song's at every like what's that place called? Every roller skating rink. They played at all of those. They played at all of those.
That and Photograph by Nickelback.
Look at this photograph. Alrighty, Jeremy chugs because Randy Lemoyne sent in a $100 super chat. We're doing a little chug race. Ready. Jeremy flexing on him. Alrighty, cheers, brother.
$50 and I'll do it shirtless right now.
Randy, did you hear that?
$20 and I'll do it shirtless right now.
Jeremy just said $20 super chat in the next 20 seconds. He does it shirtless. If it's a 50, I do it shirtless too. Who wants it? Who wants it? Get the one of the people want.
I'll give you the people's elbow.
Ooh.
John Burrell.
Oh my God. Ready. Pop those tops. Woo! Ah! All right, shirtless chug race. Let's go. This is right here while you subscribe to the channel.
Let's go. Let's go.
Also, for the record, this right here is peak male performance. Like this is. Alrighty, cheers.
Yeah.
Dang it, Jeremy wins. Let's go. Alrighty, I'm putting my shirt back on so that way we can do some content. Shout out to Jeremy. That's electric. I can't believe this is my job, dude. Sometimes when I tell people about what I do for work, it's just like you do what? I explain to people. Like my favorite is telling people, or when they go to my Instagram, they're like, so I saw a video of you. Mitchell Renz posted it, and you were eating canned cheese, or somebody's eating canned cheese out of your belly button. I'm like, yeah, that's my job. That's what I do. I get paid to do that. I went to college for it. So there you go. All right, Randy, you got what you asked for, man. Yeah, just build it real fast. Or do you have the just mirror one? Okay, yeah. Could just do or if it's quicker just to build it, just build it. Okay, just build it then. Alrighty. Oh man, that's funny. Randy said, "Stop that, please." John Borelli says, "Not the craziest thing Jeremy has done." Yeah, no, dude. That what's crazy is this is just an average Wednesday for you boys. This is just the average Wednesday for you boys. All right, so good news here. We're $40 away from another chug. I'm just saying. Nico says he's logging off. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. Thank you for your donations as well, Nico. I also, fun fact, Nico, I told you on Sunday I'd have something in the mail coming. Guess what I put in the mail today? A little surprise for you, brother. Got a little surprise headed your way. Just going to say that. Check your mail here in a few days. Just going to say. I think you might have something cool to put in your baby girl's room or with you guys in the man cave, in the living room, whatever, wherever you want to put it. But I got some cool stuff headed your way, man. There's something cool headed your way. Dylan, we're trying to get your super chat up. Our software is not pulling. We're trying to, brother. Texas having to build it from scratch. It just takes a second. John Borelli says touchdown or TD. I've been with Derek Carr since 2012 when he was at Fresno State. It hurts, but he went to my second favorite team. Hey, John, so he went to your favorite college, played for your favorite football team, and now he plays for your second team. It feels like Derek Carr is kind of just a John Borelli fan. Feels like he's just a John Borelli fan more than that. Yeah, who's the 8% saying they don't want us to do a Saints happy hour? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I can't believe that at all. Huh? From Randy? Yes, 50 from Randy and 10 from Dylan. Dylan, we're getting that super chat built. Sorry, brother, it's just taking a minute. Tech's working behind the scenes. TD says, same, my friend. Been there since Fresno State. Randy, $50 super chat. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you for the donation. And then we're getting Dylan's up here in just 1 second. Yeah. Guys, I don't know why you wouldn't want to have a fun happy hour today. Who's saying no? Who's saying no to a happy hour? That's so lame. $40 away from another chug, and I do have Happy Dad ready to roll. $50 away. And I'll say this, if we're about to do a mailbag, if we get it during the mailbag, I will do the chug in the mailbag. So if you want me to chug a beer, or chug a Happy Dad, I should say, during the video, send in a $50 here in a second. All right, Dylan. The Saints are the best underdogs ever, and the Saints will expose the Cowboys big time. Damn right, Dylan. Damn right, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's fun. Dylan, shout out to you, man. I also forgot to say this. Use hashtag Saints to ask a question or use a hot take. Sweet. Use hashtag Saints. Send in a question or a hot take. That's on me. I forgot to build the graphic on that. Sorry, Texer. I hate that, brother. My bad. If you have a question, if you have a hot take, something you want to talk about, a key to victory, anything like that, use hashtag Saints to ask a question. If you send in a super chat, then you skip the line and we spend a little extra time on your question, show you a little extra love. So feel free to send in one of those as well. Randy said, you can't say no to a happy hour. That makes no sense. Yeah, Randy. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Saints fan Josh, you can't have that. Saints hot take will not pull. Use hashtag Saints, put in a space, and then send your message. Use hashtag Saints, send this, put in a space there. Otherwise, we can't get your question. It's just what our software is doing. Are the questions, like, is it pulling questions for you or no? It's stopping. Okay. Okay. Yeah, just build a few of those. So Austin, $5 super chat. Can't wait to take Doty's over on Friday night. Let's go, Austin. You're hanging out with us, brother? No way. Austin, shoot me a DM on Twitter. I'm going to put in the live chat the link to my Twitter account. DM me. Dang it. Oh, I just X'd out of the chat. I'm an idiot. I'm coming back. What's funny is you guys can be typing, and I do not know that right now. Boom. Twitter. Austin, I am so excited for you to come and hang out with us, brother. Austin, hit me up on Twitter, and we'll have some fun. We'll have some fun. Dude, I'm so pumped up for this event. We're expecting around 25 to 30 people. It should be a good crowd. It should be a good crowd, Austin. So, Tex, if I put some links in photos, could you just like pop them up really fast? Because I'm gonna show them like a couple pictures of Doty's, so that way they can kind of see what we're working with. Yeah, you keep doing your thing. You keep doing your thing, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, I'm going to show you guys some pictures of Doty's. It's actually really sick. It's a really cool bar out here in Dallas. I have a lot of fun every time I go. The rooftop is badass. It's so sick. Beautiful view of the skyline as well. So here, Buddha might be annoyed that I'm taking his pictures, but I did it. Oh shit! I just did that from my burner. I just retweeted his post from my burner. That's embarrassing. He's gonna be like, "Who the hell was that?" I gotta text him and be like, "Yo, Mavi." All right, cool. We got those in there. Booyah. All right. So, Austin, if you hit me up, brother. Yes, sir. I just put them in. They're at the bottom of the sheet. Nah, that's all fine. That's fine. That's fine. Saints fan Josh says, "Hey, I'm going to be in Dallas on Sunday and would love to go to the meetup, but I'm going to be at the game myself." Well, Josh, the meetup's on Friday. The meetup is on Friday, and I'm going to be 99% sure it's a bar, so I'd imagine you have to be 21 to go. But this is the bar. Just going to cycle through a couple pictures. You got really cool views. You got a bunch of screens and stuff. This isn't even the rooftop, like just to show you guys kind of the theme of the inside of it. This is really cool. They had the Saints game on last week for all of those crazy hoodats that wanted to watch the game. Can we go to the next one? Because the next one's really cool. The next one's, in my opinion, really cool. This is my guy, Buddha. Everyone type Buddha in the comment section. I mean, you got beers, you got Saints TV, you got Saints fans, and then on top of that, you got Cajun food. Some of the best Cajun food in Dallas, Texas is at Doty's. They got great po' boys. They got great oysters. They got all sorts of good stuff. So I highly encourage you to check it out. This is Buddha's beautiful wife, and she's just enjoying herself some food. You can see that it's a Cajun diner. We got all sorts of fun stuff. So if you guys want to get with us and hang out and come kick it, hit me up. Let me know what's going on, and let me know what oops. Let me know what you guys got going on and what you want to do. If you guys can make it, that'd be awesome. No, because the first half is rumors. The first half is rumors. Dylan, I did not see your our software is giving us problems, brother. So our software is giving us problems. Hoodie, we'll pop up your super chat in a minute. Oh, Austin, do you have Instagram? He says he doesn't have a Twitter. Do you have Instagram? Nico told me earlier I would have came out. Oh, damn. Nico, no. Bro, I'm just saying, if you make the trip, you got a place to stay. If you make Facebook only, here, I'll send you my Facebook. I'll send you my Facebook. That way we can make this easy. Just shoot me a DM on Facebook. Here you go. I just put my Facebook link in there. If you want to just shoot me a friend request, I'll hit you up and we can chat it up later. Just that way, if you have any questions or you need any help with anything, you can hit me up. I will be at a beer Olympics before that with some friends, just transparency's sake. Can God make a shout out to my little boy Grayson? He's watching with me. Oh, Austin says, can you make a shout out to my boy Grayson? Hey Grayson, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Grayson, 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 Grayson in Austin. Grayson in Austin. Grayson in Austin. Dylan with a good question. John Braley says, signing porn star Jimmy for like $30 million or whatever was the dumbest thing ever. Yeah, that was stupid. At least Gardner Minshew has a good mustache. I'll always give you that. Alrighty, cool. Tex getting those super chats built for me. Nico, you got to find a way to make it, man. You got to find a way to make it. I'm begging you. Queen Courtney, if you can make it back in town, I know your folks live in McKinney. Come hang out Friday night. John, that's a funny comment about Minshew. The Rattler folks are quiet now. Arvin, I'm a Rattler folk. I still want Derek Carr to succeed this year, but I also want Spencer Rattler to be really, really good and be my quarterback one of the future. Two things can be true at the same time. I'm a firm believer in Spencer Rattler. I'm critical of Derek Carr when I feel like I need to be critical. I give him his flowers when I feel like he deserves it. He definitely deserves it so far this season. I just kind of hate that Saints fans feel like they have to be divided, like it's politics or something, when it comes to which quarterback they want. Like, who gives a shit if the team's winning? The team's freaking winning. Goodness gracious. Hoodie Jew. Kubiak is the savior to Dennis Allen, like Dennis Allen was a savior to Sean when we needed a defense after going 7-9, 3 straight seasons. Playoffs, here we come. Who dat? Who dat? Who dat saying gonna beat them Saints? Who dat? Who dat? Who dat saying gonna beat them Saints? Saints fan Josh says, you're not one of the people who thinks Rattler is better than Carr right now. I don't think that there's a lot of people who genuinely believe that. I think a lot of it is people in a comment section and being loud on Twitter and on social media. And I'll just say this, if you take everything you see on social media seriously, you should stop doing that. Nico told me earlier I would have came out. Nico, bro, I'm telling you, man, you got to find a way. You have to find a way. You got to find a way. And I'll say this, if this goes really well and it's successful, then we'll have another one. We'll do another one for another game. Rattler's not better than Carr. Who said that Spencer Rattler is better than Derek Carr? Who just said that? Nobody, Arvin. So, like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but kind of arguing with nobody. Cool, we're good to go. You'll be surprised with how many people really think that. Josh, I am all over social media. I can assure you right now, I understand there's a lot of people who are really high on Spencer Rattler and want him to be the starter right now. Oh, you're responding to another chat. I got you. Okay, Arvin. I was like, what are you talking about, brother? I thought you were talking to me. Apologies, my friend. Apologies, as always. I overstepped. Yes, just left. Austin says, Derek Carr has so much swagger right now. Not sure if anybody can get it. That's my thing. If you keep the swagger up, you keep the positivity, the energy, then you're moving. Okay. So Josh and Arvin are the ones talking about Derek Carr and Spencer Rattler. Got it. I'm kind of just confused about the whole thing. So I'm just going to get into the mailbag. All righty, guys. We're going to talk about some rumors. We're going to talk about some mailbag questions. Going to answer some questions from you guys. And, then after that, if we can get some more Super Chats, we'll keep the happy hour rolling. We're $20 away from 500. That means another shotgun. Tex, do you have your knife? Could you toss it to me just in case we get that $20? Appreciate it. Don't worry, the knife is open. Yeah. Don't worry, the knife was open. Just kidding. It wasn't. I know. Tex is too good of a friend to do that to me. All right, so in case we get a $20 Super Chat during this mailbag, I got it ready to roll for a shotgun. All righty, let's get into it. Mailbag, rumors, Saints, interactive content right now. What's happening, Who Dat Nation? Hope y'all are having a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. Hope you guys have a wonderful college football Saturday. And in today's show, we're going to talk about some rumors, and then we're going to get into a mailbag where we're answering questions and reacting to hot takes from our subscribers. So if you want to be a part of a future mailbag and get your face, get your thoughts, get your opinions out to thousands of Saints fans, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel and join us every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central Time. Come hang out live. We have a lot of fun. Having a little bit of a happy hour right now, so you're just missing out if you ain't subscribed. Now let's talk about this trade target, Haason Reddick. Now, Jeremy Fowler put out an interesting report that multiple executives across the league believe that the Jets are actually likely to trade Haason Reddick. And right now, the deal is, and the situation is, if he's either going to keep holding out and the Jets will just keep finding him and then trade him at the deadline, or they'll trade him now, and things will just kind of get weird. So it looks like it's more leaning towards the latter, that he will get traded sooner rather than later. He does have 1 year left on his current contract. He's seeking a lot of money right now. And he did not report to week 1 versus the 49ers. He's getting like $800,000 fines. And funny enough, funny story real quick. I was talking to producer Jake Chipper. He sits across from me here at the Chat Sports Studios. And I was like, hey, Chip, it's a really, really good way to make a lot of money is getting fined $800,000 a week. That's a really good way to do that. Sarcastically, jokingly, yeah. But, again, the guy's clearly in a holdout right now. In my personal opinion, I don't know if I'm that interested in it. Hassan Reddick is a very productive player. He's a very good player for the record. Over the last 3 seasons, he has been really, really good at getting after the passer. 16 sacks in 2022, 11 sacks in 2021, and 12.5 sacks in 2020. Hassan Reddick's a very good player. He's asking for a lot of money, but to be quite honest, he deserves a lot of money, if you ask me. But do the Saints need him? That's my question here. I am not necessarily sold that they do. Because at some point, you're going to have to take snaps away from somebody, and you just signed Chase Young to a 1 year deal earlier in free agency this offseason. Carl Granderson was your sack leader last year. You're not going to take snaps away from him, or at least not going to take a lot of snaps away from him. Cam Jordan, really? You're going to not give him run? That sounds like a really good idea. But my biggest thing is you also have good depth. Isaiah Foskey was active in week 1. Peyton Turner was getting after it. And then you have solid defensive tackles, which obviously Hassan Reddick's not a defensive tackle. But that's my whole point. I don't know if you need Hassan Reddick. I think you're good. You have 3 starting defensive ends on your roster. Why do you need 4? He's going to cost you a lot of money. I'm not really interested in paying him all that much money. I kind of like what the Saints are doing, where they're being a little bit more conservative with their cash, trying to set themselves up in the near future to have money to spend. It just doesn't make sense to me. I'm not really interested in it. He's a damn good player, no doubt about it. I'm good, though. I think I'll pass on trading for Hassan Reddick. But I want to give you the opportunity to share your opinion. Let me know. Would you do it? Type trade or pass in the comments. I'm going to say no. I don't blame you for saying yes. He's a really, really good player. I'm just not in the camp of paying him a ton of money, especially considering the Saints are typically not doing too great financially. Now, coming up next, we got mailbag questions coming from our subscribers. We're going to answer questions and hot takes in our live chat from our mailbag. We're going to have a lot of fun, interactive content. But I got to say thank you so much to Game Time for sponsoring today's video. If you love going to live events just like me, you have to check out the Game Time app. They take the guesswork out of buying tickets to college football, NFL, concerts, and other live events. Game Time has this brand new feature called Game Time Picks that makes getting tickets to see your favorite teams play live even easier. And I got some good news for you, Saints fans. You can save $20 on your first purchase if you use code CHATSPORTS. And you can use those savings to get yourself some concessions, maybe get yourself some merchandise. You could go see LSU, Tulane, the New Orleans Saints, or hell, any other sporting or live event in your area. It doesn't matter if it's New Orleans, Dallas, Houston, Austin, California, Colorado, Connecticut. I don't care. You can go anywhere. Now download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code CHATSPORTS for $20 off your first purchase. Terms do apply, but once again, create an account and redeem code CHATSPORTS for $20 off. Download the Game Time app. What time is it? Game time. All right, Dylan, we're going to start off with $10 super chat from you, my man. The Saints are the best underdogs ever, and the Saints will expose the Cowboys big time. I would love to believe that, man. I really am excited for this Saints versus Cowboys game. I think that they have the ability to take down Dallas. It's going to take really good play from both sides of the football. You're going to have the offense show up. You're going to have good production from the offensive line. But I think that they can do it. I'm really excited to see this game. I really am. It's going to be a good litmus test for the squad. Now, Dylan, did someone finally figure out Taysom Hill should be a focal? Oh, my God. Yeah. Dude, Dylan, yeah. Yes. Would you believe it? Isn't it crazy? I know. Insane concept. Give Taysom Hill football. Taysom Hill run football. Saints win football game. Easy. Like, there. Plain and simple. Dylan, answer your question. Yes. And to agree with you, thank God. Saints for life. Which Saints player are you watching out for versus the Cowboys? Ooh, this is a good question. All right, I'll give you an offensive and a defensive player. Defensively, I'm looking out for Lante Taylor. 3 sacks in week 1. A stellar performance from the kid. I want to see him continue to go crazy. Offensively, Chris Olave. He did not he was not very active in week 1, but that doesn't mean he wasn't making a massive impact. Only 2 catches for 11 yards, 2 targets, so he was perfect on the day. And he also was really good in blocking. But those are my 2 guys. Alante Taylor and Chris Olave. Your first and second round picks. Those are pretty really great players. Who dat says, has the Saints offense or defense impressed you more? Oh, that's a tough one. So, 2 trains of thought here. 1, all 3 safeties forced a turnover in week 1. One of your cornerbacks is tied for the leading the NFL in sacks. And your defensive line was creating pressure out of the ass, and linebackers looked really good, and cornerbacks were shut down. So the defense was, like, spectacular. When you only give up 10 points to an NFL team, that's awesome. Now, in terms of offensively, like, this is an entirely different unit. This is an entirely different offense, excuse me. This is an entirely different offense. Nothing about this offense is the same as it was last year except for the roster. And the fact that they were as good as they were in week 1, I think is part of the reason why I truly do believe the Saints can beat the Cowboys, because had they come out a little bit slow, a little sluggish early, I'd be like, this might be a long game. We might get our ass kicked here. But they came out firing on, not on offense exclusively. They were firing on all cylinders, from special teams with Juwan Johnson blocking punts and Blake Grupe hitting 57-yard field goals, Matt Hayball not having to punt a ball until 5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. And then you have the offense absolutely shredding. 47 freaking points. That doesn't happen on accident. I'm just going to say that the New Orleans Saints have impressed me. Out of the ass, they've impressed me. But if I had to pick one, I'll go offense. Queen Courtney, if we beat the Cowgirls by a couple scores, can we win the NFC? Man, I want to say yes. I want to say yes. But even if we do beat the Cowboys, I'm still going to say hold your breath a tiny bit. I'm not going to play Debbie Downer, but I will just say, let's not say we're Super Bowl champs yet. Because San Francisco is a damn good squad. Philadelphia, good squad. Detroit, good squad. Rams, good squad. Packers, good squad. That's my point. There's good teams in the NFC. They're not all in the AFC. But if they beat the Cowboys, the confidence is through the roof. You're among the top of the NFC in terms of rankings. You hold tiebreakers over them, and can they? Absolutely. If you win against the Cowboys, that is a massive confidence builder. Carr is king. What's your score prediction for Saints versus Cowboys? What did I go with? I went with 27-21, Saints win. I'm going to go Saints win 27-21. I think that's going to be the final score there. If you have a score prediction, get it in the comment section. Let me know. I'll give a shout out to you if you guys get it in there in the comments. Dylan, Raiders/Derek Carr fan here. Glad the Saints got to see just how good Derek Carr can be. So, Dylan, I think this is a really good point to make. I've actually talked a lot with Mitchell Renz, our Raiders host here at Chat Sports. He's one of my close friends and love the guy to death. Went to Mexico with him for his bachelor party. He's a great dude. And we've talked a lot about Derek Carr because his explanation is that Derek Carr is one of those players who one week will play unbelievably good. Like lights out. He will just be spectacular. But then some weeks he'll look like he should maybe be a UFL backup. And you just think, what in the hell is going on here? And I think that that's that's the tale of the tape with Derek Carr. Is sometimes he's really, really good. Sometimes he's really, really not. And just got to get over the hump and get a playoff win. That's what I want to see. I want to see them get to the postseason because I think that he could be good in the playoffs. He just hasn't had many opportunities. No offense to Raiders fans, but Raiders kind of stink. Nola's best. Last question. Could Derek Carr be a Pro Bowl quarterback this season for the Saints? Pro Bowl, absolutely. You know, I will say this. The Pro Bowl's not nearly as big of a deal as it used to be. It's a popularity contest more than anything. I mean, for love of God, Tyler Huntley a couple years ago was a Pro Bowler. But if he plays really well, then yeah. He was a Pro Bowler the offseason, the season before he came to the Saints. Why can't he do it again? I think it'd be awesome. TDSLY is saying it's a false narrative around Derek Carr. I mean, hey, man, you can look at the advanced stats. You can nitpick on ridiculously specific numbers if you want to. But the reality is Derek Carr is a league average quarterback, and he's a little bit above a league average quarterback. And that's not bad. He's paid to be a league average quarterback. He had an MVP caliber season. He got hurt. He hasn't been able to return to form. That's the reality of it. I'm not trying to rain on the parade of Derek Carr, but I think he can be good. I'm rooting for him. Like, I don't want it to get misconstrued. I am rooting for Derek Carr to succeed this year. I want him to be good because at the end of the day, I'm not a Derek Carr fan. I'm a Saints fan. That's why I'm wearing this hat right now. It doesn't say Derek Carr. It says Saints. It doesn't say Spencer Rattler. It doesn't say Jake Hayner. It says Saints because I'm a Saints fan. And I rooted for this team when Andy Dalton was playing. I rooted for this team when Ian Book was playing. I rooted for this team when Drew Brees was around. I'm rooted for this team when Trevor Siemian was around. I don't care who's throwing the ball. I want this team right here to win. Now, friendly reminder, Saints fans, if you love the coverage that you have been getting today, just hit that sub button. We're getting close to 31,000 subscribers on the channel. So join our squad, join our family, and lock us in for daily videos and multiple live shows a week. Saints fans, y'all stay golden. We'll see you next time. All righty. Yeah, if you don't mind. Yeah, if you don't mind. Wait, what'd you say? Yeah, Austin. Thank you for your super chat. We're gonna pull that up here with the system again, kind of giving us some problems. So we'll pop it up here in just a second. Saints fan Josh says, Trace, you should be the head coach. I honestly think I'm too smart to be the head coach. I think I'm too smart. Ken Fox, that's good. If Saints win the next couple of games, I'll be a firm believer. Yeah, Ken, nail on the head here. They can play well in the next couple of games, and man, who's to say they can't do it? All righty, we're $15 away from $500. I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes. The clock has started. If we can get to $500 in 2 minutes, we will stay live for happy hour. If not, we're gone. I got some dinner. Maddie and I got a little at-home date night planned. We're making some pizzas. Going to watch some movies, a little Netflix. Oh, dude, I don't know yet. Do you have any movie recommendations? Yeah, honestly, really quick, actually. Maddie and I are the worst. We are terrible at picking movies and picking shows to watch. So please, if you have a movie suggestion on Netflix, Hulu, HBO, it doesn't really matter. I have all the streaming platforms. If you have a movie or TV recommendation, put it in the comments. I love my girlfriend, and she loves me. And the first thing we'll both say about each other that annoys us is that the other person can't pick a movie. She says it, I say it, and that's the thing I love most about our relationship is how honest we are. Great stuff, Tex. Great stuff, man. Just on top of it. Oh, dude, Tex. Relax, stud. Relax. All right, what movie should Maddie and I watch? We're having a date night. What movie do we watch? We've recently done Step Brothers. We've recently done, I know she'd never seen Step Brothers. Got to show that for the first time. We did Waterboy to get ready for football season. We did The Other Guys. We've done Bullet Train. We've done War Dogs. We've done Whiplash. What one? Prisoners? No. Oh, dude. You know what's a really good one that I don't know if Maddie's seen it or not. I don't think she has. Shutter Island. She's not big on like the kind of creepy thrillers. Oh, okay then. Prisoner, okay. So I'm seeing Blended. Oh, Blended is such a good movie. Blended's a great movie. Nico says drink, Trace. Well, I do. I have to drink here in a second. because we got to $506. Thanks to Austin. Watch a scary movie. See, I'm just not a big scary movie guy. I love the movie Scary Movie, like the spoof. I think those are so damn funny. I wish they'd bring those back. That movie's hilarious. I'm just not a big scary movie guy. Call me soft. Call me a weenie if you want to. I do not have reservations at Super Weenie Hut Jr. All that being said, I'm just not like – I like watching scary movies like the week of Halloween. Like I got to be in the mood for it, you know. No. Wedding Crashers is a great one. That was a recent one we watched. That one's hilarious. Sleepless in Seattle, that's a great movie, Tex. That's a great movie. Blade Runner, good option. Last Kingdom, okay. Draft Day, classic. If the D-line can continue to put pressure on Dak, then he will go into playoff mode and throw multiple interceptions. Let Alante eat. I want to see Alante Taylor absolutely dominate here. I'm going to look at Dak Prescott on PFF here really quick. Just keep this here, Tex, because I want to look at Dak Prescott and how he performs when he's under pressure. Because Cowboys fans were telling me that I'm an idiot for saying that we should put pressure on Dak Prescott. I don't really understand why you wouldn't do that. That's how you play defense, but whatever. So in his career, let's go last season. Last season, when he was under pressure, he had a completion percentage of 60% for 1,300 yards and 3 touchdowns. When he was kept clean, he had a percentage of 73% and on 3,500 yards with 8 interceptions. So he's better when he's kept clean. Now, blitzed versus not blitzed, 70% when he's not blitzed for 3,400 yards, 26 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. When he is blitzed, 68.7. So 1 percentage difference. 1 percentage difference when he's blitzed. For 1,500 yards, so over half of the yard, or under half of the yards when he's blitzed. And half of the touchdowns, 7 interceptions not blitzed versus 4 when blitzed. So I think you got to bring pressure to him. I think you got to get after him and get after Dak Prescott. Like I Chase Young, Alante Taylor, go crazy. All right, Austin, $5. Appreciate you, brother. Let Alante eat, absolutely. And then a $20 super chat. All righty. So you guys just bought yourself a few more minutes here. 5 minute timer. Could you make a little countdown box? Just do 5 minutes. Do 5 minutes. We're just gonna chop it up, and what we'll do is 20. If we can get $50 every 5 minutes, we stay live. If we can do $10 a minute. If we can get $10 a minute, we stay live. It's kind of so 5 minutes. Yeah, if we can get $50 over the course of 5 minutes, then we'll stay live. Austin, I owe you a chug. Gotta find the bubble. Where is it? There it is. That's a man who went to the University of Arkansas right there. No spillage. Perfect hole. Giggity. Oh. Alrighty. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. Alrighty. Cheers to you, Austin. Ooh, got a little drippage here. A couple drops left. Oh, no. Oh, no. Alrighty. Tex, could you do me a favor? When you have a second, could you bring me that trash can here? I got to throw this away. I'm looking for the... yeah, I don't have it. I was looking for it, seeing if I had it. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at Twitter, too, trying to see if anybody hit me up about Doty's. Let's do it. All righty. We'll give him a few seconds. Give him the extra time. They're legends. Could you either A, toss me the trash can, or B, I'll go, whoop, boom. Teamwork makes the dream work, Texer. High five. High five. Very nice. Jaden says, Trace, can you answer my question? Do you think running back Alvin Kamara can run for 120-plus rushing yards? That's going to be a lot. 120 is a lot of rushing yards. So I would say 120 all-purpose, yes, considering he can also get active in the receiving game. I think 120 in the rushing attack is a lot to do, though, just to be totally honest with you, Jaden. Can he? Sure. Will he? I'm going to lean no on the ground, but combined, yes. Combined, I think he can. John Burley says, don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your gin and juice in the hood. That's so good. Going down the street, smoking Minda, sipping on gin and juice, laid back. Got the mind on the money and the money on the mind. All right, we need $40. I can't do math. $45 to stay live. 4 minutes to do that. It's over here, Trace. 4 minutes to do it. Can we get there? Also, can you pop up that movie question again? What movie should Maddie and I watch? Debbie Does Dallas. What is that? I can't. I'm going to be honest. I'm not sure I want to look that one up. I am not sure I want to. Bring back the Wayans brother movie. John, I could not agree more. One of my favorite Wayans brother movies, sneaky one, Haunted House. Haunted House. Dude, that movie is so funny. And I don't know if it's a sneaky one or not, but like that wasn't made in the midst of their like peak, I would say. It's just, dude, that movie is so funny. So funny. Bring back the Wayans brother movies. Watch Ricky Stick. I don't even know if I want to say that out loud. Ish was dude, John, you're so right, brother. You're so right. What movie should we watch? We also got to have $45 more in the next few minutes. Why is everyone doubting Derek Carr knowing Carr's beaten Dak before? I mean, yeah, he has beaten Dak before. Fun fact, Micah Parsons also sacked Derek Carr in the or he's sacked him only once in his career, I think. And the Raiders won that game. I saw a really weird tweet about that weird stat or something. What's your movie rec? Oh my God, that movie rocks. That's such a good movie, Tex. No, I watch movies. Rewatch movies all the time. I rewatch movies all the time, dude. My best friend and one of my best friends in college, that was like his favorite movie. So like we would always hang out and watch that movie. Such a good flick. Trace, how many touchdowns will Derek Carr have? I think he's gonna have 2 touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns. I think he goes for 180 and 200 touchdowns, two touchdowns. I think it's a little bit of a lighter day for Carr. Not lighter, but less production. Yes, Joey says, was that on Thanksgiving? Yes, it was. I believe it was. All right, a minute and a half remaining. If we don't get $45 in Super Chats, then we are out of here. We will be out ya. Dude, you know what's crazy? When I took over Saints, so I started in August of 2021. I took over Saints in January of 2022. February, early February, like March-ish, like right when the offseason started, of 2022. And I remember sending a message in Slack thinking it was like a big deal because it was a small channel that we hit 2,500 subscribers. And now we are less than 200 away from 31K. 2 years. And absolutely grinding every day, Tex. About that, baby. About that. It's crazy. All righty, 20 seconds. All right, doesn't think we're going to get there, so we can just go ahead and sign off. Unless somebody just does it in the next 10 seconds. That would be absolutely crazy. Law-abiding citizen from Austin. Trace, how good was the Saints offense last Sunday versus the Panthers? They were spectacular. They led almost every metric in the league. They were number 3 in rushing yards. They were like number 8 in passing yards. They were number 1 in a couple. I'll tell you. I have the graphic. I can tell you. Give me 2 seconds. The Saints offense in week 1. So they are number 8 in yards per game, and they also have the highest number 1 scoring offense. Fun fact. They have number 1 score. I'm not on screen. That's crazy. I went away! I'm gone! Oh, no! That's wild. I've never seen that happen. I've never seen that happen, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. I am Casper the Who Dat Ghost. You're good. You're good, brother. All righty. We're going to hop on out of here. $500 super chats and on a Wednesday. That's absolutely crazy. I just can't wait to get to game day. You crazy son of a guns. You animals are going to be a lot of fun to party with. Come hang out on Friday. Please come hang out Friday on at Doty's, 7 o'clock, Dallas, Texas. We're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be a good time. If you guys are going to be in Dallas or if you live in the area, come join the party. Who Dat Nation, y'all stay golden. We'll see you next time.